This one tip can help you create some good PowerPoint presentations. So the tip is spend some time and create one slide deck with maybe few 40 or 50 slides of various useful designs. You might have come across some good slides somewhere in your work, or you might have seen those kind of slides over the internet. Take some time and create those slides one by one and keep adding to that repository and keep that slide deck. It may have 40 or 50 slides, but keep that slide deck. It can contain different types of slides. Use that slide when you are actually creating your own slide. So what you will have is, you probably might have kind of L-shaped designs which has content in an L shape which looks nice, or you could have 3-column structure where you have 3 different columns highlighting 3 different things and having contents below it. Or you could have 2-column structure kind of designs where you have 2 different options or alternatives, whatever it's given, along with its content. Or you might have a slide which is having a timeline view where you depict the timeline of a certain kind of implementation or work completion and things like that. Or you could have one slide with a swim lane where you have depicted different roles and responsibilities of people and what kind of activities they are going to do and how they are going to interact. Or you have different color palettes which you can easily use when you are creating your actual presentations. So have those some kind of good looking PowerPoint slides in a repository, so that when you have to prepare a presentation for yourself or for some presentation, you can immediately go back and pick those slides and customize it to your needs. This will be a lot more faster, which just needs customization to your needs, and also it looks more standard and visually appealing because it would have graphs or standard PPT like content. You can easily use those, and also it conveys message well and makes story more presentable, because you would have used some already accepted or identified formats which looked good. It could have top presentations and you could have some slides collectively gathered in your deck already. It would make the message more clear and the story more presentable. So let's take one example. Let's say you have to make a presentation to a problem where you are proposing a solution to it. So you might be thinking of, let's say, to create 7 to 8 slides to propose a solution to that problem. You might start with one introductory slide where you define the problem statement based on your understanding. You might choose to use a L-shaped design for it. You pick and choose that L-shaped design, good looking slide, and modify it to your problem statement content. Then you might move on to the section of proposing a solution for that particular problem, where you could say you are thinking of 3 different solutions to that problem. You could say 3-column structure. In each column, you will identify the solution that you are thinking of for that problem and slightly detail it out through bullet points in those structure. Or if there are only 2 options or 2 solutions you are thinking, you could use the 2-column structure also. And then you move on to say how do you implement it. Right, in that way, in that slide, you could use the timeline slide that you already have and customize it for your needs, where you will say that, okay, to solve this problem, it might require, 15 months, for example, right? You could say in this quarter, you will do this, in the next quarter, you will do certain things, and you can highlight all of those in that particular timeline slide. So the message flows very seamlessly because the content is already there, the flow you have already thought about, and because you are selecting the good already prepared slides and customizing to your needs, it becomes visually appealing, and the story and the message gets conveyed very well in that presentable format. So the key idea here is you build that repository over time and keep it ready, handy with you. So whenever you create try to create a new presentation, you can always refer back to that particular deck as to get some ideas how you can create new presentation. But also you can even utilize those slides and customize it for that particular slides content, because that also will add to so much value in terms of the message that it can convey in a very helpful way.